2013 for Mayfair residential property was a great record-breaking year. Also for us it was very good for Wetherell. We were voted #1 sales agent for the 3rd year running with 25% market share. So all in all, we like 2013. Mayfair is not just for the oligarchs. Mayfair, the average price is about 3.75 million. 82% of our transactions are up to £5 million, and the total market spend last year was about £500 million. But the interesting thing is that half of that £500 million was made up with only 18% of the deals, which is obviously at the top end of the market. Well, I said we had a record-breaking year. The turnover was up by 25% last year. However, talk of the bubble, I think, is exaggerated because we're still at about 70% of our 2007 peak. Our buyers, 45% of our buyers are UK-based, which is up by 10% on the year before, which is very encouraging. Overseas has been weaker. I think that's because of government intervention in both property law and property taxes, and rumours of more to come. The dynamic of Mayfair, which is quite unique, is that we're experiencing a lot of property which was formerly offices reverting back to residential use. Wetherell research lately has highlighted that there's going to be over 400 new units coming on over the next 10 years, and this represents probably nearly 10% of our existing stock. So it's a very exciting time in this next decade, and probably I'd say it's the most exciting decade for nearly a century. The American Embassy is due to move over south of the river in 2018. In that time, a planning application will be worked up for the existing embassy. It is Grade 2 listed. It might be a hotel with a top slice of residential. It might be all residential. What I can tell you though is that there's as much as 500,000 square feet of space in Grosvenor Square, which will be going into different uses, mainly residential, over the next decade. So you will see Grosvenor Square regaining the crown as being the #1 residential address in London. 2014, I think it's more of the same. It's a very strong market. I'd like to look more for what's happening over the next decade in Mayfair as continued residential use comes through. I see us catching up with Belgravia, Knightsbridge prices. We've already achieved £5,000 a square foot, and I don't think it's unreasonable to look at the next decade ahead and say that you're going to see £10,000 a square foot.